Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account and we are checking out the Cursed Realm, guys. So formations do change when we get new heroes, but looking at the Cursed Realm, it is super interesting to see exactly which way this is going. Kind of the methodology of what we're thinking here. So we're going to run through the teams. I'm going to see exactly how they do work and how effective they are really going to be. So Rosaline in this one, of course, is following Raku. We have Grez in here, we have Estrilda, and then we do have the twins. This really relies on the minions will continue to come up on Grez while allowing Raku just to really maximize the damage. We have an Estrilda in here for the boost for the attack and the defense. Then, of course, the twins for the super cycle that we see within this formation. Now, the second team, kind of an interesting one because it has Mishka and Baden. Baden, of course, with the ads. This relies on Oden doing an incredible amount of damage. I tried Entendre in here, and overall, guys, Audrey is the way to go. This is actually the prime #1 ranking team within here, but I do not have Audrey built out that much, but she is still doing a considerable amount of damage compared to what I seen when I was running the Entendre in here. So again, we have crowd control right here. We have, of course, minions are going to be coming up like crazy. We have Helos in here for the boost. Then both Audrey and Oden do an incredible amount of damage within this formation. This one, that is right, guys. You are seeing it correct. We have Anasta in here. Damage is through the roof. We knew there were going to be some use cases. There was going to be some niche places that she is going to be used, guys. This is one of them. Her damage in here is absolutely explosive with the team. I like the dynamic of it. Even the build here with Zolrat doing an incredible amount of damage. This is the trial version of her. So I just picked up the trial version. Unfortunately, she looks like it is another hero that we're going to have to build out in time because of the damage that she's putting in this Cursed Realm. Not sure if she's going to move into any of the Twisted Realms, but she is definitely making a precedence in here. You do also have Warwick in here for the debuffs. You have Scrag in here, of course, for the attack, for the mitigation, and also for the energy regeneration, which means she is going to be ulting a ton. And then you also do have the increased damage that Queen brings to this combination to really deal with Iran, again, within this formation. Formation number 4, we have Ainz, guys. Ainz, Albedo go together. We have Belinda in here. Belinda is actually a very, very big booster for Ainz. We'll actually put the blessing on Ainz, also a reduction of damage, or she will increase the damage that Ainz does with the debuffs that she puts on the enemy. Then, of course, we do have Rain in here, which increases the damage an incredible amount with that 3 of 9 furniture. Team 5, we do have a combination Isabella, guys. Isabella in here is absolutely broken. We have Hodgkin in here for some crowd control, for some buffs. We have Saurus in here to go ahead and heal the team, keep them up alive. More real, of course, doing a considerable amount of damage. But Nemitsu in here with the totems, it's very interesting. The totems not being the important part, but the haste that he actually provides to Isabella. Isabella, I do have to build up a significant amount. We finally got the plus 30 signature item on her, but she does need the furniture to really maximize the damage. Of course, a majority of these heroes do not have engraving whatsoever because I have not built them out to that point. Final team, and big shout out to BMO for allowing me to borrow the Awakened Taylene. And then we do have Tassie in here for a little bit of the attack rating mitigation. Lucretia with the scaling, Isolde with the scaling. Then we do have Silas in here, guys. Not only does he provide a boost to the attack rating, but he also does a significant amount of healing and also the immunity to go ahead and take out some of the damage that we have in here. So I have made a couple adjustments to these team, guys. I wanted to run it through. Anasta, again, absolutely broken when it comes to these formations, guys. And you can see here, literally Falks is just locked down right in the bottom. Estrilda keeps running through. Grez just keeps everything locked down. And also, you also see Raku that is putting the crowd control on Falks right back here, which means that his normal attacks are amplifying the damage. And here, guys, we have Audrey, we have Mishka, and of course, we do have Baden in here. We got to make sure Scrag doesn't get to this back line, which is kind of the point of this one. It seems like really having that Mishka 9 of 9 furniture works incredibly well, guys. That's the reason why we really wanted to build her out and build her out. The earlier that you do build her out, the better she does. and Audrey and Oden just dominating. Look at the overrun here, guys. With this combination again, Scrag is 100% vital to this formation because you could see the whole entire beginning. They were locked on the enemy side. Warwick throws Iran back and forth and back and forth. When on the enemy side, they do get a massive buff out of there. But of course, there is the debuff that is up on Iran, allowing us, I think it was 2.3 billion damage right there. And this one, of course, the blessing is on Ainz and on Belinda. And then they just absolutely destroy the team comps in here. We have Arthur and Albedo that are holding the line. And it looks like if Ainz goes down early, it's going to really, really hurt our damage. But we're over 3 billion, so we're doing pretty good so far with the damage. And look at that, 3.3 billion damage on this one. This one, of course, Nimisu just buffing up Isabella, guys. Isabella is a monster when it comes to damage. You can even see how fast she kind of cycles through the energy, and she does a lot of damage, guys. You can just see this meter just keep going up and keep going up. Hodgkin, I do have to build out the furniture a little more. I believe we almost have him to that 9 of 9. Then, of course, guys, if we engrave some of these heroes, doing a lot more damage. Then the final team, really reliant on the Lucretia, Isolde, the scaling ability. Isolde, I've actually done some of the engraving on there, just trying to make him a little bit stronger, getting him to the point where he can scale quite a bit better. And then, of course, we do have the shields in here from Taylene, and then we do have the scalability. See, I'm losing out on the scalability, but almost 17 billion. There's a new record right there. We are in the top 10, which is exactly where we want to be for this formation. But like I was saying earlier, guys, with Anasta, you're gonna have to build her into formations, which there's 17.3, taking us to 8%. We're going to use up the rest of our attempts here, see what our best one can do. Once you have the team set like we do, you can run this a lot of times. And there are some players that auto battle this. And some of it is RNG. Even there, guys, 18.5 takes us to 5% with only 2 days left. So pretty good turnout with this. And most of it is because of Anasta. I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at the best attempts, see what the damage looks like. And again, I know there is a RNG factor when it comes to these battles and when it comes to these fights. You could run it 10 times, 20, 30 like some of the players do. And that 29th attempt could be the one that really seals, you know, one of your top spots within the Cursed Realm. So the final battle here, let's see, I think 18.5 is going to be the top, which it is, guys. Which means the rewards, if I can stay in this for 2 days, guys, gives me time emblems. Time emblems, stargazing cards, that's really what we're focused on. Engraving mats, absolutely, guys. And then, of course, we do have Twisted Essence all around staying within this Cursed Realm. Super important for progression, especially if you're not putting a ton of money in here. It does make it important. So 18.5 billion was the top. Look at that, guys, almost 7 billion from Raku. Raku, of course, does need a little bit more engraving in here. And look at that, Audrey, 170 million, 579. So not too bad of a turnout there from Oden. But look at this, guys. Look at Anasta, 1.4 billion damage. Incredible. Absolutely incredible, guys. She is going to be pivotal when it comes to battles like this. I feel like if you start getting into the multiple teams, now this one, of course, was just a single Iran enemy, but she might become a requirement just for a formation like this. Again, staying the top of the Cursed Realm. 3.25 billion there from Ainz, which is, again, incredible. 1.7 billion from Isabella. Absolutely awesome. And then our final team, guys, look at it. Almost a billion from Lucretia. 433 million, 644 million damage there from Taylene and Isolde. Incredible, guys. I really hope that I can stay in that top 5. Theoretically, I'll probably be 8 to 10 by the time the next 2 days go by, but that's okay, guys. I am more than happy with it, especially getting some of the additional cards out of here. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is the Grotesque Mage, and as always, thank you guys for watching.